Why exactly does fear of sharks dominate our minds? Despite their fearsome reputation, sharks pose far less danger to humans than we might think. In fact, statistics reveal that it's much more likely for a person to be bitten by another human than by a shark. A telling study from 1977 highlighted this reality, reporting a staggering 892 human bite incidents in New York City alone, which was significantly higher than the global total of shark bites that year. This stark contrast demonstrates how exaggerated public fear can be, often amplified by sensational media and movies. While shark attacks do happen, the chances of encountering one are incredibly low. So next time you hear a scary shark story, remember that the real dangers often lurk much closer to home, right among us humans. The myths surrounding sharks deserve a reality check. Explore the breathtaking cliffs of Moher in Ireland. These majestic cliffs rise dramatically to an impressive height of 702 feet above the roaring Atlantic Ocean. Nestled on the west coast of Ireland, the cliffs of Moher stretch for about 5 miles, making them one of the most iconic natural wonders in the country. When you stand at the edge, you'll be greeted by sweeping views that seem to go on forever, with the ocean waves crashing against the rugged cliffs below. This stunning landscape is not just a feast for the eyes, it's also a haven for wildlife. Various seabirds, including puffins and razorbills, call these cliffs home, and you might catch a glimpse of them soaring through the sky or nesting in the rocky crevices. The cliffs of Moher also hold a rich history, featuring ancient fortifications and tales of legends that have shaped Irish culture. Whether you're hiking along the paths or simply soaking in the scenery, the cliffs offer an unforgettable experience that connects you with the natural beauty of Ireland. So what are you waiting for? This might surprise you. Mexico City is sinking fast. Did you know that this vibrant capital is sinking at an alarming rate of about 10 inches every year? The reason behind this phenomenon lies mainly in the city's location. Built on a former lakebed, Mexico City sits atop soft, clay-rich soil. When the water is pumped out for drinking and other uses, the ground can't support itself, causing it to sink. This problem is worsened by the city's enormous population, which places extreme pressure on its infrastructure and resources. As a result, some areas of the city have sunken more than 30 feet over the past century. Engineers and scientists are working hard to address this issue, using techniques like building sewer systems that manage groundwater better and creating barriers to stop the sinking. Can you imagine living in a city that's slowly disappearing beneath your feet? Have you ever wondered why red teams often win? A fascinating study has looked at an impressive 55 years of football matches and discovered something really interesting. Teams that wear red uniforms tend to perform better at home games than teams sporting other colors. This trend suggests that the color red might carry a psychological edge. Players donning red often feel more confident and powerful, likely because red is associated with dominance and aggression. But it's not just the players who notice that hue. Opponents may feel intimidated when facing a team in red. This color psychology could be a game changer, influencing not only how players feel about their performance, but also how they are perceived on the field. So the next time you watch a match, keep an eye on the teams in red. Could color truly be a secret weapon in the world of sports? You won't believe this about green eyes. Around the globe, only about 2% of people have this enchanting eye color. What makes green eyes so special? It all comes down to a delightful mix of genetics and a touch of science. Green eyes appear when there are low levels of melanin, the pigment that gives color to our hair, skin, and eyes, combined with the fascinating scattering of light in the iris. This phenomenon can be likened to a mesmerizing optical illusion. The unique blend of hues creates that stunning green sparkle, which can vary from a pale golden shade to a deep, rich emerald. Notably, green eyes are more frequent in certain populations, particularly those hailing from Northern and Central Europe. Contrastingly, individuals with darker complexions often have brown eyes due to higher melanin levels. Despite their rarity, green-eyed people have inspired countless myths and stories throughout history, symbolizing mystery, charm, and even magic. So the next time you encounter someone with green eyes, Remember, they're not just beautiful, they're one of nature's rare gems. Think electric trucks are the future of savings? The Tesla semi-truck debuted with big promises of cutting fuel and maintenance costs significantly, aiming to revolutionize the trucking industry. However, its starting price of $150,000 has sparked debate about whether this vehicle is truly practical for everyday use. Critics argue that buying a Tesla Semi feels like purchasing a luxury car while expecting to save money on gas. In reality, the initial investment can be daunting for many trucking companies, especially smaller ones that operate on tighter budgets. While the advantages of reduced fuel consumption and lower maintenance costs could become apparent over time, the high upfront cost raises a critical question. Is it worth it? As the market for electric vehicles grows, potential buyers find themselves weighing the long-term benefits against immediate financial challenges. Will this innovative truck prove itself to be a wise investment for the future? Guess what really drives an eagle's incredible vision? Eagles possess remarkable eyesight, enabling them to detect prey from 3 kilometers away. This fierce predator leads the animal kingdom with its dense arrangement of photoreceptors in the retina, millions more than humans have. This density provides them with a sharp focus, helping them to spot even the slightest movement in expansive landscapes. Eagles have developed 2 foci per eye, which grants them both side vision and exceptional binocular capabilities, creating a vision experience akin to having 2 pairs of sharp eyes. They can even perceive ultraviolet light, revealing urine trails left by small rodents, which are invisible to the human eye. When it's time to hunt, an eagle soars high above the ground, calculating its approach with intense precision. Once locked onto a target, these majestic birds dive at speeds exceeding 150 kilometers per hour, aiming with a sniper's accuracy to strike within mere millimeters. Their vision is dynamically adaptive, allowing them to adjust focus from distant heights to nearby targets seamlessly. Eagles don't just fly, they dominate the skies with their extraordinary eyesight. Witness an unforgettable moment in football history. During a thrilling 2016 Premier League match between Hull City and Leicester City, football fans were left in awe when players Abel Hernandez and Adama Diomande pulled off a remarkable double overhead kick. This incredible display of skill and coordination seemed almost choreographed as the 2 players sprang into action simultaneously. As Hernandez launched the ball high into the air, Diomande astutely positioned himself for the perfect connection. Just as they reached their peak, both players executed the kick, striking the ball with precision that left spectators gasping. This was not just about scoring, it was about the elegance and teamwork in a sport that often showcases individual brilliance. Such exceptional moments remind us why football captures the hearts of millions worldwide. Who could forget the sheer excitement and thrill of seeing 2 players work in perfect harmony, creating a highlight that fans would talk about for years? You might be shocked to learn that Dubai has a floral wonderland. The Miracle Garden in Dubai isn't just any garden, it's the largest flower garden in the entire world. This stunning location is home to an astonishing 150 million flowers, creating a vibrant oasis that dazzles visitors. Each bloom is arranged into breathtaking designs, making it feel like you're walking through a fairy tale. Open from November to April, the garden attracts crowds eager to enjoy its beauty during the cooler months. Among the magical attractions, imagine strolling through an enchanting flower tunnel that wraps petals around you in a warm, floral embrace. Or take a moment to admire the impressive floral castle, which appears to be lifted straight from the pages of a storybook. Every corner of the Miracle Garden tells a distinct tale through flowers, featuring imaginative displays that change with the seasons. Whether you consider yourself a nature enthusiast, a photographer hunting for stunning visuals, or simply someone seeking a unique outing, this garden is an extraordinary gem that brings joy and wonder to everyone who steps inside. Shocking truth about the Dust Bowl's static electricity. In the 1930s, the Dust Bowl swept across the Great Plains of the United States, transforming farms into barren deserts. This environmental disaster not only devastated crops, but also created an incredible phenomenon: intense static electricity. The dust storms whipped up fine particles that accumulated electric charges, generating shocking levels of static that could actually knock people unconscious. Farmers dealing with the dangers of electric shocks learned to touch metal objects before shaking hands, a quirky yet practical solution to avoid a jolt. Imagine feeling a zap just from walking in your own field. This dire situation highlighted the struggle of those living through the Dust Bowl, who faced not just loss of livelihood, but also this unusual hazard. Their ingenuity in coping with such extraordinary conditions reminds us of the resilience and adaptability of people in the face of adversity. So the next time you see a dust storm, just think about how it could carry an electric surprise. Curious, isn't it? Why exactly does the Amazon River shape our planet? The Amazon River, stretching over 4,000 miles, is more than just a stunning natural wonder. It's a vital force that directly influences ocean currents, marine ecosystems, and weather patterns across the globe. With its enormous flow, the river releases an impressive amount of fresh water into the Atlantic Ocean, creating a significant freshwater plume that affects salinity and temperature in the surrounding seas. This interaction helps regulate coastal marine life, supporting fisheries that many depend on for their livelihood. Moreover, the Amazon's sheer volume also plays a crucial role in weather systems, as it contributes moisture to the atmosphere, leading to rain over vast areas. Understanding the Amazon's impact reveals how deeply interconnected our ecosystems are, prompting us to consider its protection. So, what happens if we fail to safeguard this mighty river? Did you know about the secret pocket in jeans? This tiny pocket, often just big enough for a coin or a few scraps of paper, has a fascinating history. Originally called a watch pocket, it was designed to hold pocket watches in the late 1800s. Back then, many people relied on these stylish timepieces to keep track of the time. As jeans gained popularity, especially among workers and cowboys, the watch pocket remained a staple feature, even after pocket watches became less common. Now, you might find it holding anything from a single key to a lucky penny, but its purpose has definitely evolved. While many people may not even notice it exists, this little pocket is a charming reminder of how fashion can reflect practical needs from history. Next time you slip your hand inside, remember it's not just a random addition, it's a piece of denim history. Have you ever wondered about colorful arsenic in history? In the 18th and 19th centuries, artists and designers used vibrant arsenic-based pigments, like Scheele's green, to achieve stunning colors in their paintings and wallpapers. These bright hues were not only popular, but also fascinating, yet they hid a dark secret. Homes at that time often had damp conditions, which created the perfect environment for molds to grow on these colorful surfaces. As the molds thrived, they released arsenic-laden gases into the air, leading to chronic poisoning for the inhabitants. Symptoms included persistent headaches, respiratory problems, and fatigue. Imagine living in a home filled with beautiful colors, unaware that your walls might be contributing to your ill health. This hidden danger shows how our love for beauty can sometimes come with unexpected risks. So the next time you admire a stunning historical artwork or wallpaper, remember the toxic truth behind those vibrant colors. Hard to believe, but Mahé is paradise. This breathtaking island, the largest in the Seychelles, seamlessly combines outdoor adventure with rich cultural experiences. Imagine hiking through lush, green mountains that rise dramatically against the backdrop of sparkling turquoise waters. As you navigate the island's winding trails, you may stumble upon hidden waterfalls cascading through dense jungles, home to unique wildlife not found anywhere else. Mahé's beaches invite relaxation, with their powdery white sands and crystal-clear waves perfect for swimming and snorkeling. But the island's allure extends beyond its stunning landscapes. Mahé pulses with a vibrant cultural scene, influenced by a delightful mix of Creole, French, and African heritage. Explore lively markets filled with colorful crafts and spices, and savor the mouth-watering flavors of traditional Creole dishes. Festivals celebrate local music and dance, allowing visitors to truly dive into the island's soul. Whether climbing to breathtaking viewpoints or unwinding on the shore, Mahe offers an extraordinary journey where adventure and culture harmoniously unite. Hard to believe, but pretzels date back 1,000 years. These delightful snacks have a rich history that takes us back to medieval Europe. The story goes that an inventive monk, trying to make good use of leftover bread dough, shaped it into the unique, twisted form we recognize today. This twist isn't just for fun. It symbolizes folded arms in prayer, reflecting a spiritual connection to the creation. Fast forward a few centuries, and pretzels have weaved themselves into various cultures, becoming a favorite treat at fairs, festivals, and even sports events. In Germany, they're often enjoyed with mustard, while in the United States, soft pretzels are a common sight at street vendors. So the next time you munch on a pretzel, remember, you're savoring a piece of history that has been enjoyed for generations. Isn't it fascinating how food can tell such rich stories? What if I told you Kako Agina played a teenager? It's true, Kako Agina's youthful appearance and vibrant energy allowed her to convincingly portray a teenager on the beloved TV show Gilmore Girls. Many viewers often don't realize how crucial casting decisions are in television, especially when it comes to playing younger characters. Agina's ability to embody the spirit and excitement of youth not only made her role believable, but also enriched the show's dynamic. Behind the scenes, casting age-appropriate actors can be a challenge, but when they nail their performances, it brings a lot of magic to the screen. As fans of Gilmore Girls know, the chemistry between characters is vital, and Agina's performance is a great example of how talented actors contribute to that chemistry. So next time you watch Gilmore Girls, think about how casting choices like Agina's create the charming world we love. Did you know about Japan's fascinating Rabbit Island? Nestled in the Seto Inland Sea, Okunoshima is often called Rabbit Island, and for a good reason. It boasts a staggering population of wild rabbits. These furry creatures roam freely, hopping around for tourists and locals alike to appreciate. In the 1970s, the island was a secret location for producing poison gas during World War II, but now it has transformed into a delightful getaway for nature lovers. Visitors to Okunoshima can interact with hundreds of friendly bunnies, which often approach people hoping for a snack. The island, while a haven for these adorable animals, also offers picturesque walking trails and stunning views of the surrounding sea, making it a perfect spot for a day trip. With no cars allowed and the delightful presence of rabbits, it feels like stepping into a fairy tale. Plus, the bunny's unique story of survival adds another layer to this enchanting place. So if you're looking for a unique experience, why not visit this charming island full of hopping fun? Did you know about Shreya Sitti's incredible journey? In 2016, Shreya Sitti, a brave young woman from Ghouta, faced an unimaginable challenge when she lost both arms in a devastating accident. Instead of giving up, Shreya became one of the first recipients of an arm transplant, marking a remarkable milestone in medical science. At first, her new arms were mismatched in size and color, which could have been disheartening. But here's the amazing part. Over time, the arms adapted and began to resemble her natural appearance. Through relentless determination and the help of advanced medical techniques, Shreya not only regained functionality, but also her confidence. Her incredible story showcases the power of resilience and innovation in the world of medicine. Can you imagine the emotional and physical journey she underwent to reclaim her life? Believe it or not, Africa is a treasure trove of diversity. With over 1.3 billion people, this vast continent is home to an incredible range of cultures, languages, and wildlife found nowhere else on Earth. From the bustling streets of Lagos to the serene landscapes of the Sahara, Africa's cultural richness shines through in its art, music, and traditions. There are more than 3,000 distinct ethnic groups, each with unique customs and beliefs, illustrating the continent's vibrant tapestry. Additionally, Africa boasts diverse ecosystems, from lush rainforests teeming with wildlife to parched deserts. It's a sanctuary for many iconic animals like elephants, lions, and rhinos, attracting biodiversity enthusiasts from all over the globe. This unique positioning not only creates habitats for countless species, but also offers visitors unforgettable experiences. So, whether it's exploring ancient pyramids or enjoying traditional festivals, what will you discover in Africa's wonders? Ever thought about why natural layers matter? These layers, like soil, rocks, and plants, create a healthy environment by working together to keep our planet thriving. Each layer plays a crucial role in supporting life. For example, rich soil houses countless organisms, from tiny microbes to earthworms, which decompose organic matter into nutrients that plants need to grow. Meanwhile, the rock layers beneath transmit water and minerals, ensuring that vegetation can flourish. Natural layers also help regulate climate and air quality. Trees and plants absorb carbon dioxide, a key greenhouse gas, while also producing the oxygen we breathe. Additionally, these layers serve as natural barriers, protecting us from extreme weather and erosion. It's fascinating how these interconnected systems contribute to biodiversity and the overall health of our planet. When we appreciate and protect these natural layers, we ensure a vibrant future for all living beings. Could we do more to safeguard them? Discover the vibrant Arembe ritual of the Himba tribe. In Namibia, young women undergo a beautiful rite of passage called Arembe that marks their transition into adulthood. This colorful ceremony involves covering the women in a unique mixture of butter, animal fat, and red pigments. The red symbolizes not only beauty, but also the important shift towards maturity and readiness for marriage. Traditionally, this celebration is a joyful event, bringing together family and community members who support the young women. As they are adorned with these natural materials, they also receive blessings and advice from their elders, reinforcing cultural values. Participants often dance and sing, creating an atmosphere filled with excitement and pride. Arembe is more than just a physical transformation. It's a profound cultural milestone that honors heritage, identity, and the spirit of the Himba people. Discover the secret behind Zarpado's unique flavor creation. Zarpado is more than just a platform. It's a lively community where users can subscribe to receive fascinating facts that stimulate curiosity. Its creators liken the experience to crafting a rich, eternal stew that gets better over time. Each fact serves as an ingredient, contributing its own distinct taste. This thoughtful approach means that subscribers are not just passive recipients of information, they're invited to savor and appreciate each bit of knowledge as it unfolds. With each new piece shared, the flavor deepens, creating a delightful blend that enriches the mind. This philosophy highlights the importance of depth in learning, reminding us that understanding grows with time and reflection. By bringing together unique trivia from various fields, Zarpado nurtures a palate for curious minds, encouraging users to explore and expand their horizons. Why not join the journey and taste the wisdom? Believe it or not, dogs smell 100,000 times better than us. This incredible fact highlights just how remarkable a dog's sense of smell is compared to ours. While humans have around 5 million olfactory receptors in their noses, dogs boast a staggering 300 million. This extraordinary sense allows dogs to detect scents from far away, helping them track down missing persons, find drugs, or even sniff out diseases like cancer. Interestingly, this powerful sense comes at a price. Dogs have only about 1/6 of the taste buds that humans do. This means they rely heavily on their sense of smell to explore their world and enjoy their food. As a result, a dog might not care as much about the taste of their dinner, but will be fascinated by the delicious smells emanating from it. So the next time your furry friend sniffs around, remember that they are experiencing a rich tapestry of scents that we can hardly begin to imagine. Isn't it amazing how differently we perceive our surroundings? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Hawaii is on the move. Did you know that the stunning Hawaiian Islands are gradually shifting northwest toward Alaska? They're drifting at an astonishing pace of about 3 inches per year. This intriguing shift happens because of tectonic plate movement. Hawaii sits on the Pacific Plate, which is slowly sliding over a volcanic hotspot in the Earth's mantle. As this plate shifts, it creates new volcanic islands, while older ones, such as the main islands, drift away over time. This ongoing movement means that millions of years from now, Hawaii will look radically different, potentially sitting much closer to Alaska. Imagine how the landscapes, ecosystems, and cultures might transform over that lengthy period. The lush rainforests and vibrant marine life we cherish today may evolve in response to new geological features. While we bask in Hawaii's tropical paradise now, it's essential to recognize that these islands are not mere holiday destinations. They are a dynamic archipelago evolving alongside the Earth's changes. Have you ever pondered how far these islands might travel in the next million years? Explore Gasadalur, a hidden gem of the Faroe Islands. Nestled among majestic mountains and steep cliffs, Gasadalur is a picturesque village that seems like a scene from a fairy tale. Until recently, the only way to reach this enchanting spot was by foot or helicopter, making it feel even more like a secret haven. One of its most striking features is the Mulafosur waterfall, which plunges dramatically into the ocean below. The sight of the waterfall cascading into the sea creates a breathtaking landscape, perfect for photographers and nature lovers alike. The village's isolation has helped preserve its charm, giving visitors a sense of stepping back in time. Many travelers are captivated by Gasadalur's serene beauty and tranquil atmosphere, making it a must-visit location for anyone exploring the Faroe Islands. Whether you hike the stunning trails or simply take in the view of the waterfall, Gasadalur offers an unforgettable experience. So why not add this hidden gem to your travel bucket list? Paragliding, thrill, or risky business? This exhilarating sport, known for its breathtaking views and the rush of floating through the sky, carries significant dangers. Every year, about 11 pilots out of every 11,000 face a tragic fate, highlighting just how risky paragliding can be. The thrill lies not just in the soaring heights, but also in the unpredictability of the wind and weather, which can change in an instant. Experienced pilots know that factors like sudden gusts or poor visibility can turn a joyous flight into a perilous situation. Additionally, human error, such as miscalculating landings, can lead to serious accidents. Equipment failure also poses a threat. Even minor malfunctions with a paraglider can have catastrophic results. So while paragliding offers an unmatched sense of freedom and adventure, it's essential for enthusiasts to prioritize safety, respect nature, and continually improve their skills. Guess what really drives the wine fraud industry? Rudy Kurniawan, a notorious fraudster, shocked the wine world by producing around $150 million worth of fake wine from 2002 to 2012 right in his California home. This scheme was as elaborate as it was illegal, with Kurniawan meticulously crafting counterfeit vintages that fooled many connoisseurs and collectors. His downfall began when the esteemed wine producer, Domaine Ponsot, uncovered the truth. Kurniawan was offering Ponsot wines that had never even existed. This revelation led to a court case that captured media attention and revealed just how vulnerable wine lovers can be to deception. In the end, Kurniawan was sentenced to 10 years in prison, serving as a stark reminder of the dark side of fine wine collecting. How could such a sophisticated scam happen in a world that prides itself on authenticity? Did you know that John von Neumann shaped modern science? This brilliant thinker was a key figure in several groundbreaking fields, including the development of the first atomic bomb during World War II. His insight into physics and engineering helped create weaponry that changed warfare. Additionally, von Neumann played a vital role in the rise of computer science. He designed one of the first stored program computers, laying the groundwork for today's digital age. But that's not all. He also formulated game theory, an essential concept used in economics, political science, and even psychology to understand strategic decision-making. With such diverse achievements, von Neumann is often hailed as one of history's smartest individuals, influencing countless areas of our lives today. What would our world look like without his contributions? You might be shocked to learn that martial law divides leaders. The declaration of martial law in South Korea didn't just stir unrest among the general public and opposition parties. It also sparked significant dissent within President Yoon's own conservative party. Key figures, like party leader Han Dong, publicly criticized the decision, raising alarms that such a move could threaten the very democratic principles that South Korea is built upon. This internal conflict highlights a dramatic rift where loyalty to party leadership clashes with a commitment to uphold democratic values. As tensions escalated, debates erupted about the balance between national security and the rights of citizens. How do leaders navigate this challenging terrain while maintaining public trust and stability in the nation? This moment serves as a crucial reminder of the delicate nature of democracy and the importance of open dialogue in governance. Could you survive the heat of El Azizia? In 1922, the small town of El Azizia in Libya experienced an astonishing temperature of 136 degrees Fahrenheit, marking the hottest temperature ever recorded on Earth. This extreme heat is a stark reminder of our planet's capabilities. Imagine stepping outside into a furnace-like atmosphere where the air feels thick and almost unbreathable. El Azizia's record-breaking temperature was born out of a combination of dry desert conditions and intense sunlight, which can make places like this incredibly inhospitable. While it's hard to picture such scorching heat in our daily lives, this record teaches us about climate extremes and their potential impact on both the environment and human life. Extreme temperatures can lead to heat-related illnesses and even threaten local ecosystems. So next time the summer sun blazes down on you, think about that blistering Libyan record and how our climate is changing. Discover the amazing greater kudu's impressive features. The greater kudu, a stunning antelope native to Africa, showcases some of nature's most remarkable traits. These animals are notable for their extraordinary spiraling horns, which can stretch up to an astonishing 6.5 feet long. Males sport these impressive antlers, which twist gracefully and can weigh as much as 50 pounds. But that's not all. The greater kudu also boasts striking white stripes on its tawny coat. These stripes aren't just for show. They help the kudu blend into their forest and bush habitats, making them less visible to predators. Despite their size, these antelopes are incredibly agile, allowing them to navigate through dense vegetation with ease. Found in countries like Botswana and South Africa, greater kudus are social creatures that often roam in small groups, adding to the beauty of Africa's wildlife. Isn't nature fascinating? Did you know Winston Churchill supported eugenics? Before World War I, Winston Churchill, a prominent advocate for democracy, held some surprisingly controversial beliefs. Despite his legacy as a fierce defender of individual rights, he endorsed the eugenics movement and even advocated for mass sterilization to improve societal genetics. This paradox adds depth to Churchill's character, illustrating the complexity of his views and the societal norms of his time. The eugenics movement aimed to selectively breed people in hopes of eliminating perceived genetic defects, which many thought would lead to a stronger society. While today we widely recognize the ethical concerns around these ideas, Churchill's involvement sheds light on how even influential leaders can have beliefs that starkly contrast with their public personas. His support for such a deeply flawed ideology challenges our understanding of historical figures and the moral frameworks that guide them. How do we reconcile these contradictions in leaders we admire? Why exactly does climbing Mount Everest take so long? This majestic peak, the highest in the world, demands serious commitment, with climbers typically spending around 10 weeks to reach its soaring summit. The journey isn't just a casual hike. It's a grueling expedition that pushes both body and mind to the limits. Climbers face severe weather conditions, including freezing temperatures, intense winds, and the challenges of altitude sickness. With each passing day, they acclimatize to the thinning air, progressively climbing higher while learning to cope with the dangers, such as avalanches and crevasses. The most rewarding part? Standing above the clouds and soaking in the breathtaking views that stretch for miles. From this incredible vantage point, it feels like you can touch the sky itself, making every moment of effort worthwhile. So if you dream of conquering Everest, prepare for a journey that will test your spirit and leave you in awe of nature's grandeur. You won't believe this about box turtles. These fascinating creatures have a special shell design that sets them apart from many other reptiles. Their shells include a unique hinge that lets them close their bodies tightly, creating a nearly impenetrable barrier against hungry predators. This clever adaptation is a brilliant survival strategy in the wild, allowing box turtles to protect themselves when danger looms. When threatened, they can simply withdraw inside their shell and snap it shut. Besides offering protection, the shell is also key to their lifestyle. It helps regulate their body temperature and keeps them safe from harsh weather conditions. Box turtles, with their striking patterns and vibrant colors, are found in various habitats across North America. Their ability to stay hidden and secure plays a huge role in their long lifespan, sometimes reaching over 100 years. Isn't nature incredible? Hard to believe, but sharks can fast for weeks. These incredible creatures have a fascinating ability to survive for at least 6 weeks without eating. Among them, the swell shark stands out, boasting the record for the longest fast observed in captivity, an astonishing 15 months. This remarkable feat highlights the shark's unique physiology. Sharks have a slow metabolism and can draw energy from their fat reserves when food is scarce. This adaptability allows them to thrive in environments where prey may not be readily available. Imagine being able to go months without a meal. While most animals would struggle under such conditions, sharks have evolved to endure harsh times. Whether it's in the open ocean or underwater canyons, these predators are equipped to face challenges that would overwhelm many other creatures. So, next time you think about feeding a shark, remember their unique survival skills. Do you think you could manage that kind of fast? Believe it or not, royal bedtime habits were bizarre. Queen Elizabeth I, one of England's most famous monarchs, took an unusual step to ensure her comfort. She had her sheets warmed by servants before slipping into bed. This practice was especially welcome during chilly nights, allowing the queen to enjoy a warm and cozy sleep. On the other hand, Russian Emperor Paul I had a very different approach to bedtime. Known for his paranoia about assassination, he took extreme measures to protect himself. To avoid becoming a target, Paul I famously changed his sleeping arrangements each night, retreating to different rooms in his palace. While Elizabeth sought warmth and comfort, Paul prioritized his safety above all else. These contrasting bedtime habits reveal how royal lives, often filled with privilege and power, also involved unique struggles and worries. Can you imagine living like either of these rulers? Believe it or not, mirror neurons shape our empathy. These fascinating brain cells have a unique ability to spring to action, both when we perform a task ourselves and when we watch someone else do it. Imagine you're at a concert and you see the crowd swaying to the music. Your mirror neurons are firing, helping you feel as if you're part of that experience. This mirroring effect plays a vital role in how we understand others' feelings and intentions, making it easier to connect with them emotionally. When someone smiles or frowns, our mirror neurons help us interpret that expression, guiding our reactions and responses. This is why we often feel joy when we see someone else happy or sadness when a friend is down. Mirror neurons not only allow us to empathize, but also contribute to learning by imitation, which is how young children acquire new skills by observing adults. So next time you find yourself feeling what someone else feels, give a nod to those incredible mirror neurons at work. Did you know about Steinbeck's dog eating his manuscript? In a surprising twist of fate, celebrated author John Steinbeck faced a hilarious yet frustrating predicament while writing his iconic novel, Of Mice and Men. After pouring his heart and soul into the manuscript, he discovered that his dog had chewed up and devoured half of it. Instead of panicking, Steinbeck took a novel approach. He humorously requested extra time from his editor to rewrite the lost sections, turning a potential disaster into a memorable story. This amusing episode not only showcases Steinbeck's resilience, but also highlights the unpredictable challenges writers often encounter. Dogs might be man's best friend, but sometimes they can also become a writer's worst enemy. Have you ever faced an unexpected obstacle while working on something important? Did you know that Christmas trees can be edible? Many people love the festive look of a Christmas tree, but few realize they can put it to good use after the holidays. The needles of some trees, like pine, are not just decorative. They're actually rich in vitamin C. You can brew them into a delightful tea that has a fresh flavor and comes packed with health benefits. Indigenous peoples knew the secrets of pine needle tea, using it to prevent scurvy during long winter months. By steeping the needles in hot water, you create a soothing drink that warms the belly and supports your immune system. But that's not all. Pine needles can also be dried and ground into a powder to sprinkle into recipes ranging from smoothies to baked goods. While not every type of tree is good for eating, many popular varieties give a second chance to your festive centerpiece. Why toss it when you can enjoy it? Did you know Alan Turing was an elite runner? Turing, widely celebrated as the father of modern computing, had talents that went beyond the realms of math and logic. In addition to pioneering work on algorithms and artificial intelligence, he was also a passionate athlete. Turing completed a marathon in an impressive time of 2 hours and 46 minutes, showcasing his remarkable endurance and speed. Averaging 6 minutes and 20 seconds per mile, he came extremely close to qualifying for the Olympic marathon, a feat that highlights not only his mental acuity, but also his physical prowess. Imagine a man who could decode complex messages during World War II, while also training for a grueling marathon. His story is a fascinating blend of intellect and athleticism, reminding us that brilliance comes in many forms. Turing's achievements in both the scientific community and athletics serve as an inspiration, illustrating how diverse talents can converge in one person. How different would history look if he had been on that Olympic track? Hard to believe, but MySpace once ruled the internet. Founded in 2003, MySpace quickly climbed to the top of the social media ladder, becoming the most visited social networking site in the world by 2005. During its peak, it even attracted more visitors than Google in the United States. The platform was a trendsetter, allowing users to create custom profiles, share music, and connect with friends in a way that had never been seen before. In 2005, it was sold for a staggering $580 million, a testament to its explosive growth and popularity. However, as new platforms like Facebook emerged, MySpace struggled to maintain its lead. Ultimately, it serves as a reminder of how rapidly the digital landscape can shift. Today, while MySpace's glory days may be behind it, it paved the way for the social media experiences that shape our lives today. What do you think contributed to its decline? Is it really true that waterfalls can flow upward? In Talca, Chile, an incredible natural marvel known as an inverted waterfall defies our everyday understanding of nature. This fascinating phenomenon happens when powerful winds and water currents combine in just the right way. Instead of cascading downwards, the water appears to flow upwards, creating an enchanting illusion that leaves onlookers questioning gravity itself. Imagine standing by the river, experiencing the refreshing spray of water while watching it seemingly defy nature's rules. Local residents and curious travelers alike flock to this unique attraction, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight. It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us, reminding us that there are still mysteries to uncover in the world. Have you ever witnessed anything so strange and captivating? Did you know the first domain name changed the internet forever? This historic moment took place on March 15, 1985, when symbolics.com was officially registered. It might sound simple now, but back then, it marked the start of a completely new digital era. Before this, the internet was mainly used by researchers and universities, and it had a complicated system of addresses. The introduction of domain names transformed how we navigate the web, making it easy for everyday people to access information and connect online. Since that first registration, millions of domain names have popped up, shaping the way businesses operate, social media flourishes, and information spreads. Now, when you think of any website, you can appreciate that symbolics.com set the stage for it all. Can you imagine a world without domain names? Most people don't know this, but Mexico abolished slavery. In the early 1830s, Mexico made significant strides towards equality by ending slavery in 1829 under President Vicente Guerrero, a champion of freedom. This bold move, however, sparked tensions with American settlers in Texas who wanted to keep their enslaved labor force. As the discontent among these settlers grew, it led to the Texas Revolution in 1835. The Texian rebels fought fiercely for independence from Mexico and to maintain their way of life, which included slavery. The revolution reached its peak in 1836 when Texas declared its independence, resulting in the formation of the Republic of Texas. Ironically, while Mexico had taken a progressive step by abolishing slavery, the newly formed republic allowed the institution to continue thriving. This conflict not only shaped Texas history, but also set the stage for the broader struggles over slavery in the United States. The legacy of these events still echoes in discussions about freedom and equality today. How did such a pivotal moment change the course of history? Is it really true that raccoons have super paws? You bet it is! Raccoons are amazing creatures, and one of their coolest features is their paws. These clever little animals have about 4 times more sensory cells in their paws compared to most mammals. This incredible adaptation allows them to feel and explore objects in their environment without needing to see them first. Imagine being able to identify what's in front of you just by touch. These highly sensitive paws help raccoons open jars, manipulate objects, and even find tasty snacks while foraging. This unique sense of touch is especially handy during nighttime adventures when visibility is low. As nocturnal animals, raccoons often rely on their other senses as well. But when it comes to their paws, they certainly show off nature's craftsmanship. Their ability to navigate complex environments using their sense of touch makes raccoons one of the most skilled foragers in the animal kingdom. So next time you see a raccoon, remember that those paws are more than just cute. They're little marvels of sensory perception. Get ready for thrilling monster truck events. Monster truck events are a jaw-dropping fusion of power and skill that keep audiences on the edge of their seats. Imagine massive trucks weighing over 10,000 pounds, showing off their incredible agility and strength. Each event features a variety of action-packed stunts, from high-flying jumps over ramps to impressive freestyle tricks that make the crowd roar with excitement. Fans gather in large numbers, filling stadiums to witness this extreme competition, where drivers push their machines to the limit, showcasing jaw-dropping performances. The sound of roaring engines fills the air as these colossal vehicles race against one another, competing for the fastest time or the most crowd-pleasing stunt. It's not just about speed, it's about skill, precision, and impressing the audience. Whether it's a thrilling race or a gravity-defying leap, monster truck events promise an unforgettable experience for everyone, making them a favorite among thrill seekers and families alike. Are you ready to witness the excitement? Surprisingly, it's a fact that dancing is banned. In Germany, many states have a surprising rule that prohibits dancing on Good Friday. This law is rooted in the solemn nature of the Christian holiday, which commemorates the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. On this day, people are encouraged to show respect through quieter, more reflective activities rather than festivities or celebrations. This tradition reflects a broader cultural attitude towards certain holidays in Germany, where laws sometimes limit public entertainment. While it might sound strict, the intention is to honor the significance of the day. In some cities, you might find restaurants and bars hosting events, but actual dancing is off the table. So if you're in Germany on Good Friday, plan for a more subdued outing. Can you imagine a holiday without dancing? It's a unique experience that highlights the diverse ways different cultures celebrate and remember their traditions. Did you know about Lithuania's amazing Hill of Crosses? This extraordinary site is home to over 200,000 crosses, each left by pilgrims who have trekked there for centuries. Located near the town of Šiauliai, the Hill of Crosses has become a powerful symbol of faith and resilience. When Lithuania was under Soviet occupation, many people boldly continued to place crosses as a display of defiance and hope for freedom. Each cross represents not only religious devotion, but also the spirit of the Lithuanian people refusing to be silenced. The hill attracts visitors from all around the world, drawing both those seeking spiritual connection and those curious about its rich history. As you stroll along the paths lined with these wooden and metal crosses, you can truly feel the weight of stories and prayers that have been shared at this sacred site. Isn't it amazing how a simple cross can embody such profound meaning? Hard to believe, but perfectionism fuels procrastination. Many people don't realize that these two habits are closely connected. Procrastination often sneaks in when individuals worry they won't be able to accomplish a task perfectly. For example, think about someone who loves to dance but hesitates to attend a party because they fear their moves won't impress others. This fear can prevent them from joining in the fun altogether. Similarly, when facing a project or assignment, perfectionists might put off starting because they want everything to be just right from the beginning. This leads to a cycle of delaying tasks increasing anxiety, and ultimately making it harder to achieve their goals. Understanding this link can help us break the cycle. By accepting that it's okay to make mistakes, we can start tackling tasks without the heavy burden of needing to be perfect. So how can we push past this hurdle? Did you know the saltwater crocodile has a powerful bite? This incredible reptile boasts the strongest documented bite force of any animal on the planet. When it snaps its massive jaws shut, it can exert immense pressure, reaching over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's stronger than a lion's bite. This astonishing ability allows saltwater crocodiles to capture and subdue large prey like buffalo and even sharks. With their powerful jaws, they can not only crush bones, but also hold on to their prey with terrifying strength. These fearsome predators can be found in brackish waters and coastal areas across Southeast Asia to Australia. Their powerful bite is a significant advantage in their aquatic environment, helping them dominate the food chain. Not surprisingly, many animals steer clear of this apex predator. Observing these creatures in their natural habitat illuminates their role as vital players in the ecosystem, showcasing the impressive diversity of life on Earth. Imagine witnessing the raw power of a saltwater crocodile in action. What other extraordinary animal abilities have you heard about? Get ready for a galactic collision between Andromeda and Milky Way. In about 4.5 billion years, our home galaxy, the Milky Way, is set to collide with the Andromeda galaxy, which is currently hurtling towards us at about 110 kilometers per second. While this seems like a distant future, it's a fascinating event that will reshape our cosmic neighborhood. When these two massive galaxies meet, they will create a spectacular fusion of stars and gas, possibly triggering new star formation as they merge. It's not just a simple smash-up. Gravitational forces will pull apart and reshape the galaxies, creating a new, larger galaxy that might be called Milkometa. Interestingly, even though this event sounds catastrophic, the vast distances between stars mean that individual stars are unlikely to collide. So rather than chaos, we might witness a stunning cosmic dance unfolding over millions of years. Are you excited to imagine this epic event? Sweet creations that delight the senses await you. Amaury Guichon has gained worldwide recognition for his stunning desserts that are as pleasing to the eyes as they are to the palate. His work blends artistry with flavor, transforming classic desserts into edible masterpieces that capture the imagination. Imagine a dessert that not only tastes delectable, but also looks like a piece of art. Guichon's creations often feature vibrant colors, intricate designs, and unexpected flavor combinations, inviting people to experience dessert in a whole new way. Whether it's a cake that resembles a blooming flower or a chocolate sculpture that tells a story, his innovative approach makes each sweet treat a feast for the senses. Food lovers and art enthusiasts alike are drawn to his work, eager to savor these original desserts. By pushing the boundaries of what a dessert can be, Guichon has inspired many budding pastry chefs around the world to think creatively about their own culinary designs. So, what will his next masterpiece look like? Did you know the Atacama Desert rarely sees rain? This remarkable place located in northern Chile is celebrated as one of the driest spots on Earth. In fact, some regions within the desert have never recorded any rainfall. This astonishing aridity is due to the Andes Mountains blocking moisture from the ocean, creating a barrier that prevents clouds from moving inland. As a result, the Atacama is often referred to as a no water allowed zone. Despite its harsh conditions, life finds a way to thrive here. Unique plants like the resilient purple-flowered Loreta and certain hardy animals have adapted to survive with minimal water, showcasing nature's incredible resilience. The Atacama's stark beauty, with its vast landscapes and salt flats, attracts scientists and tourists alike, eager to explore its extraterrestrial-like terrain. Isn't it fascinating how life persists in such an extreme environment? Prepare to be amazed by the universe's hidden secrets. Did you know that about 95% of the universe is made up of dark matter and dark energy? This is mind-blowing, considering that all the stars, planets, and galaxies we can see make up only a tiny 5% of everything out there. Dark matter and dark energy are mysterious forces that scientists are still trying to fully understand. Dark matter does not emit light or energy, making it invisible to our telescopes. However, its presence can be felt through its gravitational effects on visible matter. On the other hand, dark energy is thought to be responsible for the accelerated expansion of the universe. Despite being invisible, these components play a crucial role in the structure and fate of our universe. What else could be lurking in the cosmos that we can't even see? Prepare to be amazed by Alexander the Great's life. This remarkable figure conquered a huge swath of the known world before his untimely death at just 32 years old. Born in 356 BCE in Macedonia, Alexander was tutored by the great philosopher Aristotle, which fueled his desire for knowledge and adventure. He became king after his father, King Philip II, was assassinated and quickly set out to expand his empire. Through brilliant military strategies and fierce battles, he claimed territories from Greece to Egypt and even parts of India. His accomplishments didn't just stop at conquest. Alexander spread Greek culture and ideas throughout the lands he conquered, which influenced countless generations. However, despite his extraordinary achievements, his life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. What could have been had he lived longer? He remains a fascinating figure in history, challenging the limits of what one person can achieve. What if I told you about the longest prime minister? Sir Robert Walpole holds the record as the longest-serving British prime minister, leading the country from 1721 to 1742. Imagine that! Serving for a remarkable 21 years, he helped shape the political landscape of Britain during a time of great change. Walpole was a key figure in establishing the role of the prime minister as we know it today. He navigated the tricky waters of politics, managing conflicts and working towards stability after the tumultuous years of the earlier part of the century. His leadership style relied heavily on persuasion and building alliances, allowing him to maintain a firm grip on power. People often questioned whether Walpole's influence was beneficial or detrimental to the monarchy and parliament, but one thing is clear: his time in office set significant precedents for successors. How did he manage to stay in charge for so long? You might be shocked to learn that tigers have unique stripes. These magnificent creatures are easily recognizable thanks to their individual stripe patterns, which are as distinctive as human fingerprints. Each tiger boasts a unique combination of stripes on their fur, allowing researchers to identify them in the wild. This is crucial for conservation efforts, as tracking individual tigers helps scientists understand their behavior and population dynamics. Modern technology plays a pivotal role in this process, utilizing advanced cameras and 3D modeling to capture detailed images of the stripes. By analyzing these patterns, researchers can monitor tiger movements, plan for habitat preservation, and implement effective protection strategies. This innovative approach not only aids in preserving the tiger population, but also contributes to broader wildlife conservation efforts. Isn't it fascinating how nature has its own way of marking individuality? Hard to believe, but the largest stolen is massive. A famous German Christmas cake was baked in 2010 and measures an astonishing 10 meters, 236.55 feet long. This gigantic treat was made in the Haarlem railway station in the Netherlands and took 2.5 hours to cook. Imagine the ingredients. It required enormous quantities of flour, butter, dried fruit, and marzipan, making it a true baker's marvel. Stollen itself has a rich history, originating from Dresden, Germany, and is famous for being dusted with powdered sugar, giving it a snowy appearance that perfectly captures the holiday spirit. Today, it's adored by people around the world, showing just how much joy food can bring during festive seasons. How cool is it that a single cake can become such a symbol of celebration and togetherness? Hard to believe, but water fights radiation. Water is more than just a refreshing drink. It's an exceptional shield against radiation, especially against neutron radiation. Neutrons are tricky particles that can penetrate materials like concrete and lead, which are typically used for other types of shielding, such as gamma rays. What makes water special? It has a high hydrogen content, and hydrogen atoms are particularly efficient at slowing down and capturing neutrons. This means that in nuclear facilities or during certain medical treatments, water can serve as a vital protective barrier. Not only is it abundant and easy to manage, but it also poses fewer hazards than heavier materials. So next time you take a sip of water, remember it's not just hydrating you, it's also acting as a powerful shield against radiation. Isn't that fascinating? Did you know about the stinky Titanarum flower? This fascinating plant, also known as the corpse flower, creates one of the largest and rarest blooms in the plant kingdom. Native to the rainforests of Sumatra, Indonesia, the Titanarum's flower can reach over 3 feet in height. But what truly sets it apart is its smell, which some say is reminiscent of rotting meat. This alluring scent attracts pollinators like carrion beetles and flesh flies, who typically lay their eggs on decaying animals. The flower's unique strategy ensures that it gets pollinated, even though most people would avoid its smell at all costs. The bloom only lasts for about 24 to 48 hours, during which it generates heat to intensify its odor, making the scent even more noticeable. This extraordinary flowering event doesn't happen frequently, with the plant blooming only every few years. So if you ever get a chance to see a Titanarum in full bloom, prepare yourself for both a visual and olfactory experience unlike any other. Can you imagine that stunning curved masterpiece? Germany's Devil's Bridge, constructed in the 19th century, is more than just a bridge. It's a breathtaking work of art. This architectural wonder is famous for its unique curved design, which allows it to reflect a nearly perfect circle in the serene waters of the river below. When you walk across the bridge or simply admire it from a distance, the beauty is truly captivating. Built during a time when Romanticism was on the rise, the bridge symbolizes the emotions that people felt for nature, beauty, and engineering. Visitors often stop to take photos, mesmerized by the enchanting appearance and harmony with the surrounding landscape. Whether you are an architecture enthusiast or just someone who appreciates a good view, Devil's Bridge offers a delightful experience that sparks curiosity and admiration. What stories does this architectural gem hold? Did you know Americans spend over $100 on fast food? This staggering amount reflects how deeply fast food is woven into our daily routines. With busy schedules and the hustle of modern life, many people choose the convenience of drive-thrus and takeout over cooking at home. Fast food chains like McDonald's, Burger King, and Taco Bell have become go-to options for quick meals, especially for those juggling work, school, and family responsibilities. The accessibility of these meals is alluring, but it comes with consequences. Frequent fast food consumption often leads to poor, nutritional choices, contributing to health issues such as obesity and heart disease. Despite the tempting nature of these meals, we must consider the impact on our health and explore healthier alternatives. So the next time you're in a hurry, will you reach for a burger or seek a better option? What if I told you subscriptions matter? When you enjoy a video, hitting that subscribe button can make a big difference. By subscribing to a channel, you not only receive a notification when new content is released, but you also support the creator. This support is crucial for those creators, as it encourages them to produce more engaging and valuable content. Additionally, liking a video helps boost its visibility on platforms like YouTube, allowing more viewers to discover it. Imagine a community where your engagement leads to more exciting and enriching content. Your likes and subscriptions actively shape what creators share. Keep in mind, your involvement doesn't just make you a viewer, it turns you into part of a larger community. So the next time you watch a video you love, remember to subscribe and hit that like button. Your simple actions can influence the entire channel's journey. What kind of content do you want to see next? Why exactly does time differ so much near islands? The Big Diamede and Little Diamede Islands, located in the Bering Strait, are only 2.4 miles apart, yet they showcase a stunning contrast in time zones. While one island is experiencing today, the other is already living in tomorrow, creating a whopping 23-hour time difference. This unusual situation arises from the islands being situated on opposite sides of the international dateline. When it's morning on the Big Diamede, folks on Little Diamede are celebrating their next day. Picture this: standing on one island, you can wave to your neighbor on the other, knowing they are almost a full day ahead. This fascinating quirk of geography allows a glimpse into the complexities of timekeeping and how human-made boundaries can create such extraordinary experiences, prompting us to ponder the nature of time itself. Guess what really drives the future of travel? The air car developed by Klein Vision is turning heads and reshaping how we think about personal mobility. Imagine zipping through traffic one moment and soaring above the clouds the next. This innovative vehicle combines the best features of a car and an aircraft, allowing it to seamlessly transition from ground to sky. With advancements in technology, Klein Vision's air car embodies a futuristic vision where flying isn't just for pilots or expensive private jets. Instead of being stuck in a traffic jam, you could take to the skies, drastically cutting down travel time. Designed for practicality and ease of use, it promises to make air travel more accessible to everyone. Is this the beginning of a new era in commuting, where roads and runways merge? From urban landscapes to remote getaways, the possibilities are exciting. What do you think about flying cars becoming our everyday reality? Most people don't know this, but teeth can become jewelry. Imagine wearing a piece of art made from your very own human teeth. Some artisans craft stunning rings from lost molars, turning what might seem like a discarded tooth into a unique fashion statement. This practice not only sparks curiosity, but also raises questions about dental hygiene and personal style. While the idea might sound bizarre, the transformation of human teeth into jewelry showcases a fascinating intersection of culture, art, and individuality. People who choose to wear these rings often enjoy the sense of connection to their past, making each piece a deeply personal expression. Yet this trend can also lead to debates about the ethics of using human remains in fashion. How do you feel about this creative yet unconventional approach to jewelry making? Guess what shape the exoplanet WASP-12b is in? Scientists have discovered that WASP-12b is not your typical round exoplanet. It's shaped like an egg. This fascinating planet orbits a distant star in the constellation Auriga, a mere 1,400 light-years away from us. The reason for its unusual shape lies in its extreme proximity to its host star, resulting in powerful tidal forces that stretch and deform it. With temperatures soaring above 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit, the atmosphere is so hot that it can actually evaporate materials into space. WASP-12b completes its orbit in just 1.1 Earth days, giving it a blistering speed that compounds the star's pull. This fiery giant represents a unique world where traditional rules about planetary shapes are challenged. Who would have thought that a planet could resemble a stretched-out egg instead of a perfect sphere? What else might we learn about the wonders of our universe? Here's what happens when textiles meet technology. Smart fabrics are turning traditional clothing into high-tech gear. These innovative textiles weave electronics directly into the fabric, allowing them to interact with the digital world in ways we've only dreamed of before. Imagine wearing a shirt that can monitor your heart rate or a jacket that charges your phone while you walk. Equipped with sensors, batteries, and even solar panels, these fabrics can track movements and environmental changes, making them incredibly versatile. In healthcare, smart fabrics provide real-time monitoring of patients, improving their care. For athletes, they can track performance and help optimize workouts. Even the military is looking to these textiles, enhancing uniforms to keep soldiers safe and informed. The potential for energy generation is exciting too. Some fabrics can store energy from sunlight to power small devices. As research continues, we might soon see smart fabrics in everyday clothing, revolutionizing how we think about what we wear. This might surprise you. Google's camels in the desert. In 2014, Google embarked on a fascinating project in the Liwa Desert, located in the United Arab Emirates. They mounted 360-degree cameras on camels to capture stunning imagery for their popular Street View feature. This innovative move was designed to allow people around the world to explore the beautiful yet harsh landscape of Golden Dunes without ever leaving their homes. The camels, known for their ability to navigate difficult terrain, proved to be the perfect companions for this adventure. By utilizing these unique animals, Google was able to provide a rare glimpse into this expansive desert ecosystem, showcasing its beauty and challenges. Now, anyone with an internet connection can virtually trek across the sandy landscapes, observing the striking contrasts of the desert environment. The project also highlights how technology and nature can come together creatively, making it possible for people to appreciate places they may never visit in real life. So are you ready to explore the Liwa Desert through your screen? Why exactly does Slovenia's ancient road fascinate us? Ljubljana's remarkable road, built in 2012 near Ibukota, is more than just a modern construction. It connects the past with the present. This extraordinary road is believed to be between 5,250 and 5,500 years old, making it one of the oldest in the world. What makes it even more fascinating is that a Japanese radio station actively monitors it, keeping an eye on the structural changes in the surrounding environment. This unique partnership highlights the global interest in preserving historical sites and understanding how ancient human innovations impact modern technology. With its rich history and international attention, this road serves as a bridge between cultures, offering a glimpse into human ingenuity that has stood the test of time. So whether you are a history buff or just curious about ancient engineering, this road in Slovenia is definitely worth your attention. Hard to believe, but snails have 25,000 tiny teeth. These fascinating creatures possess a unique biological feature called the radula, an incredibly intricate mouthpart that looks like a ribbon covered in microscopic teeth. This structure isn't just for show, it plays a crucial role in how snails eat. The radula helps them scrape and grind their food, which mainly consists of plants and algae. Imagine how much effort it takes to break down a leaf with just a tiny mouth. By efficiently tearing apart plant material, snails can access the nutrients they need to survive. This dazzling adaptation is a perfect example of evolution at work, showing how life forms develop specialized tools to thrive in their environments. So the next time you see a snail crawling slowly, remember, its mouth is a marvel of nature's design. How many other creatures have such surprising tricks up their sleeves? Nectarines are more than juicy treats, right? These delicious fruits are packed with vitamins, notably vitamin C and A, making them a powerhouse for your health. Just one nectarine can give your immune system a boost, helping defend against colds and infections. Their antioxidants play a vital role in weight management and may help keep blood pressure in check. Plus, with their natural compounds, nectarines can support heart health and promote vibrant skin. Imagine biting into a sweet, ripe nectarine and knowing you're nourishing your body at the same time. Including nectarines in your diet can be as easy as tossing them in a smoothie, enjoying them in a salad, or simply savoring them fresh. With all these benefits, why not make nectarines your new go-to snack? They're not just tasty, they're also a simple way to boost your nutrition. Did you know that belief can heal us? The placebo effect showcases the amazing power of our minds. When people receive a treatment that has no active ingredients, like a sugar pill or a saline injection, they often report feeling better just because they believe it will work. This fascinating phenomenon shows how thoughts and feelings can influence our physical health. Researchers have found that individuals experiencing conditions like pain or depression may improve significantly after a placebo treatment. It's as if the brain sends signals to the body, kickstarting healing processes simply based on expectation. This response can be so strong that medical professionals often use placebos in clinical trials to measure the effectiveness of new medications. So the next time you hear about someone feeling better after a treatment, consider the incredible role belief plays in our well-being. Did you know about Tanta's incredible population density? This bustling city in Egypt's Nile Delta boasts an astonishing rate of around 70,000 people per square mile, which is more than double that of New York City. Despite its size, Tanta often flies under the radar, yet it's a vibrant hub renowned for its lively religious festivals and thriving textile industry. However, this remarkable population density brings significant challenges. Residents grapple with limited housing options, which forces many into cramped conditions, and heavy traffic that can turn a simple trip into an adventure. Green spaces are scarce, making it difficult for locals to find tranquil escapes from the urban buzz. Tanta serves as a stark reminder of the complexities faced by rapidly growing cities in the developing world, highlighting the delicate balance between cultural richness and the pressures of overcrowding. What can be done to improve living conditions while preserving its unique heritage? Here's a wild fact about Mount Rushmore. This iconic landmark features a monumental sculpture carved directly into the granite mountainside, showcasing the towering faces of four former U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each impressive face measures around 59 feet high, making them visible from miles away. The ambitious project began in 1927, led by sculptor Gutzon Borglum, and took 14 years to complete. Workers used dynamite and chisels to bring this grand vision to life, overcoming challenging weather conditions and technical difficulties. The site has become a symbol of American history and democracy, attracting millions of visitors each year who come to marvel at the artistry and the vision that transformed a rugged mountain into a national treasure. Can you imagine standing before those giant faces, each representing a pivotal moment in the story of the United States? Mount Rushmore not only celebrates these great leaders, but also serves as a reminder of the hard work and determination that shaped the nation. What other incredible landmarks have such fascinating backstories?